It's that time again. Time for weekly shorts. So, this week we've got some brand new tracks that literally 5 seconds ago have just come online. Let's see what we've got here. So, we've got 5 new cool looking maps, but I see some wood in the 100th track, so I'm excited about that. Let's check out last week's records first. Okay, we got even all of this one. You can kind of choose your own path, but let's see what Vasco did. Okay, they took the bottom route. Oh, that makes sense to reduce airtime there. Probably a tight line in here, I would assume. Nice, very nice job. Very clean. Nice. Not too many tricks there. I think I took the top one because I wanted that jump clean, but it makes sense now that if you cut the penalty grass, it's easier to make that transition. So taking the right-hand route is actually faster. All right, let's move on to track number 2. Green Lane. This was a bit of a quirky track. We've got Bobo247 with half a second faster than me. I didn't get a chance to hunt this too much, so I'm curious to see what they're doing here. That was a very tricky turn right there. You can lose a lot of speed. It doesn't look like too many tricks, just very clean driving. I really want to look at this because this turn is the one that I had difficulty with. So he snaps into more or less a no slide. Okay. All right. Let's move on. Nothing too special there. Curious for this one because I really like this one. I think there's a lot of potential. I want to see. Okay, clearly we've got a bugged record. Let's see. Yeah, just a bugged record. But we got Bobo again. And it looks like they're going to use this to avoid penalty grass. Okay. That makes sense. Okay. So I did theorize a similar line, I just couldn't get it because I was too fast, but I was going around the right-hand side, actually, because as I was hunting, I found that if I go here, I could make that a little bit smoother, but I was too fast and I would jump. So that's a really cool route. If you take a look at what I did, I went around the right-hand side here, and so I had too much speed. I was trying to get down here, and you can see I do the same thing, but I get a little hop there, so I lose a lot. So yeah, I lose a lot going around the first one, and I lose a lot there. But wow, honestly, really nice map. Really like that one. Small hops. I played this one exactly once. I really did like it. Let's see, half a second in front of me. Number 1 Riolu fan. Really like the New Zealand skin. Yeah, so they're driving how I thought you might want to approach this, which is like very, very little skid marks. I do have like the modless skids on, so that's easier to see. But if you take a look here, especially here, they're waiting to turn until they make contact with the ground, so that they're not landing in a slide, and that's giving them a lot of speed. I really liked this this track. I thought that was fun. So yeah, not too much to say there. Now I really want to see what people cooked here, because this was a really, really cool, yeah, 12 seconds, a whole 5 seconds faster than me. Oh wow, it's faster to come down here. And then what did they do here? Oh wow, yeah, and see, like that's where these are gonna get a little like glitchy, these replays, because the run doesn't line up with where their moving blocks were. But yeah, that's absolutely crazy. I thought that like let's see what like all top 5 do, and then we'll watch Mark TM. Do they all go in the same? Yeah, they all go down. I missed that. I was too obsessed with getting that flip up top and getting more speed. Yeah, and you just get to barely get that wheel in there to even the car out so it's right side up. Honestly, this one was really fun. Hope we get more LOL maps like this in the future. So now is my favorite part, where we get to discover these. So we've got week 20. We've officially had 100 maps of weekly shorts. So let's go into Quarter Pipe Quest by Nebula. Wonder if Lufalk is gonna top the leaderboards here. Okay, we got some arrows pointing to the left. And a quarter pipe as promised. Okay. I see a finish. I wonder, okay, this is gonna be cool. I wonder if there's gonna be a trick to jump. I gotta turn off my ghost here. There's probably gonna be a way to do something like this. Wicked. Let's try it again. Probably something like that. Let me just try this normal. But I'm guessing there's a way that you can jump through there. Because it's 16 seconds and you can come all the way down here. Yeah, see, I really like this. Look at all these routes. This is what I really want weekly shorts to be. And now I'm not the final voice and I'm just one person, but it's like, you know, you've got a real wide track, you got an easy author time, and like several routes to choose from. And like for me, I see something like this. Oh, there's totally a plastic bounce there. I didn't even see the plastic bounce. See, as I'm trying to explain what I saw, I see something new. Okay. So here's 10 seconds. Can I booty bounce? You can, but not very well. I see Stoxies up in the front, too. Another mapper. Because I want to hit this. Oh, yeah, that is 100% it. And then you could probably bug slide. Okay, that's... Yeah, I want to... Wow. I'm sure there might be a faster one, but, like, that was really wicked. I like this. So... Oh... You could get so much out of this. Now this is cool. This is fun, and it's not even like a very hard trick to do. Honestly, plus. Good job, Nebula. Like, I was able to really easily get the author time on a regular run. Now, let's take a look here, because I'm just doing this because I'm obsessed with how wicked that was, but there's probably other ways to go too, right? Not in the water. But I did see like a lower route. I'm gonna go slow so I can see because I'm blind. And if I go too fast, I won't be able to see. So obviously you can jump up there and do that bounce. What about down here? Because you can come through here. Okay, I don't think that's gonna be as fast though. Let me see if I can get like maybe one good run. So this one, like, this is cool because like oh wow, did I just get if I got a really lucky bounce, I'm gonna laugh, because that tends to happen sometimes. I'm like, oh yeah, let's do this, looks cool, and then I get like a bounce that it takes me like 15 years to get a good one. Oh, I will take that. Top 100, I don't think that's gonna stay by any means, but that is a sick track. Man, nice job, Nebula, and you know, real good stuff coming from Nadeo. Number 2, what do we got? We have Sir Jumps a Lot by Classian. Okay, there's one jump. Keep counting the comments. There's 2 jumps. Rip. Now, is this gonna be bait? Like he says, Sir Jumps a Lot, but is it one of those you gotta reduce airtime? Yeah, these little tricks. Definitely gonna cut this. This reminds me of the Ivario's under 10 seconds maps. Okay, there's gonna be some optimization there. Oh, and in the hole. It's in the hole. Oh, I think I'm gonna reroute this and see if it's faster. I know I've only finished once, but stay with me for just a second. Okay, definitely not that way, but so I think there's another route here, because if I go this way and we cut through here, instead of going down, if I have the speed, I can come through here. It's gonna be tricky. And then through here. I don't know how much quicker that's gonna be now that I just did that. I did it really slow to kind of just see. Alright. Got half a second for AT now. Gotta say, I really like these skins. I mean, I'm a McLaren fan, so I gotta keep my McLaren skin for a little while at least. But, I might have to check these out. I don't change my skin too often, but... Okay, that was awful. Okay, so you could just cut that. Alright. Let me see. I'm gonna try the second way that I thought. So this one's really cool because like there's a ton of jumps, and I'm not quite sure yet how I want to optimize this. Ooh, could you do? I don't think you have enough speed to even come close to that. But I want to see, because this one was sort of decent. If I come here, it might just be too slow. Unless you could bounce off of that. If you could jump straight from here and have enough speed, it would be one thing, but it might just be too far. Okay, if you get enough speed, you can make this pretty good. And then in there. Okay, so I don't know. I haven't checked my speed, but the end, like, I didn't get a good drift. I'm not sure if I'm... Oop. Game lag. I thought maybe it would crash there. I'm not going to get it. I don't know if I had enough speed or not to actually drift, so I don't know if that end could be a Neo. It might be a Neo. But we'll see what I can do here. So, like here. I mean, you're fast enough to not Neo. Okay, good. I was scared. It still might be faster to Neo there, but marginally. See if it's faster to take more. Oh, no, not with that landing. I think if I land smooth there, just try and preserve as much speed as possible. That'll be good. And maybe I don't need to reduce airtime. Like, I'm just obsessing over it. See, I've got 0.3 here. See that? Now I'm too slow. And so I would have to Neo there. Okay. It's debatable, but I think I can preserve enough speed that I can properly drift. It just feels like a turn that might need to be Neo slide, but that is kind of a little bit beyond my skill level. I think for something like this, where it's a one-off, I could probably practice it, but it's not something I can just like pull out in a discovery. Yeah, see, I'm 0.6 ahead there, so I just need to turn the car in my entry, and we will have a pretty decent PB. So don't reduce airtime here, so we get a smooth landing. And, you know, bonk like that. Solid maps again. Man, I'm loving this format. Especially, like, you know, I've been kind of MIA. Like, work has been busy. I actually had to work yesterday on the weekend. So, like, it's really nice to come around to some of these and just have, like, a nice Sunday where I can just sit down and be like, ah, these are nice. Solid map. Let me just do, like, a quick Cam 7 here as my computer struggles. I just want to see and make sure there isn't anything else that we could potentially be missing. So nothing there. Yeah. I really think it's going to come around this way. You just don't have enough speed to cut it this way and come around, and you don't have enough speed to make that. I think if you could do that, then coming down here might be the fastest, but otherwise I think it's going to be coming down here, cutting a tight line, and then as tight as you can over this jump. So either a regular drift or a neo slide. But for now, let's move on. Okay, we've got Omnis VA. I see a cool looking dragon. That's sick. All right, what do we got? And my controller is not working. This is fun. Okay, we got Rally. I'm definitely not taking Rally. We got Rally, Desert, and Snow. I'm going to reset because I don't want this to be with oh, that's an anti-boost. Oh, but you could probably... I wonder if you could do the anti-boost trick. Oh, that was ice. Oh, boy. What a fiesta. Okay, so this is gonna be fun. But I also see, like, can I just go here? Ooh, wicked. Alright, so that was a decent one. Is there anything behind me? Yes, there is. And then you can do one of these. There's... Oh, that's cool. So I'm not sure if the burnout is the fastest. I think it has to be because then you get this trick with the ice. One thing is for sure, I am not fast in the alternate car. I will definitely have to take a look at that. I like this because I do appreciate this trick. And then, I don't know. Let's Cam 7 this because I am all sorts of confused. Yeah, so there is one because you want to take the ice trick here. I thought I missed that, yeah. So, ice trick here to that one, or you come straight through and just go straight to there. Otherwise, you could do ice trick over here. That might be fast. But wow, what a puzzle. I don't even know what's going to be fastest. There's so many routes. This is great. Oh man, I could spend hours on this. And I see some wood. So like I can even come through here and jump off that. But that's the easy path. I'm trying to follow the red paths because the red paths are usually the fastest. And then if I come over here with the burnout, then I got these three options. If I go alt cars, we've got anti-boost for the desert car. Oh, because it goes down and back. So I either have to take this. Ooh. I'm going to be skill issued there because whatever I take, you don't want to slide on. And I think you could probably get a pretty good line with like rally car on this, and I'm just skill checked. Okay, lots to choose from. I like this burnout method. Just, hey, let's go this way. Psych. So then we can come around here, and then we can come down here. I didn't even see that one before, but I haven't gotten the second one. Okay. You need to figure out the gear there. But there is a boost. Let's not do that. I think there's a world you could potentially get that boost. Okay. I need to make sure and actually get this in a decent way. There we go. Then you have to come here to number 2. That's gonna be challenging. So is that, because I don't want wet tires. And then you do that. But the path under that I took was pretty fast. I just wonder. Okay, let's go. I mean, I have AT. Let's see how fast this would be. That would be a 1908? Wow, actually. How fast is this? It's 1.7 seconds slower than this route. But again, I didn't drive optimally in either run. What happens if I just turn here and do this and I actually take the boost? Can I just go through here? No. Interesting. I'm very perplexed. There's a lot to consider here. I really like the route, the turnaround route. I don't know if it's actually faster. I just got very excited by it. That little thing really just punches you right in the gut at the end there. Okay, I just need to get a good run on this because I have yet to get a good run, even in my PB. Need to come wider here. Don't think I need to brake. I'm a second ahead, so I should be at least a PB here. What in tarnation am I doing? Let me turn on my ghost so I can see what the heck I'm doing. Because I don't think I got a very good run. And then I'm going to try the turnaround method, but taking some of the green routes. So I know I absolutely botched this in my PB. Okay, I just had more speed coming out of it because I botched it. Okay, let me try the turnaround. I said, let me try and turn around. Let's do this. That's an awkward jump, but yeah. That's not looking faster. I was hoping that one of the cooler routes would be faster. I wonder if... No. I think if I can get some clean driving here, which I really can't, then that would be an even faster way. I just really want a cleaner line here. Give me 1 second, and then I want to try the alt cars. So here you don't need a brake. Here you do. That was a pretty clean run, not gonna lie. Okay, so let's compare this to the abomination that is my snow car driving. Or wait, can you? I'm on 0 of 2. Hold on. So I came here. You can jump here to do 1. I just don't know if that's gonna be... No. I think I got a pretty clean run, to be honest. It's just this. That's an anti-boost, so we don't want it. And then this is just like, you'd want to go to the left there. Let me see if I can even get clean driving with this. No, I can't. I need my action key. But even with that, how far ahead are we? Or behind are we? 3 seconds behind, and then you'd want to hop out there. I wonder if I can go that way with the Snow-O. Okay, snow is terrible on ice. What even was that? It's gonna be better on this, but actually, it does set you pretty good for the sideways. But honestly, solid puzzle. Like, I am deep in thought right now. Just you know, what is everything? I dare say it, this might be one of my favorite weekly shorts map we've had all time. Like, honestly, solid job. Churchy Man TM. So like here. No, oh, that's gonna be difficult. Okay. Yeah, I think going to the left is gonna be the fastest. Let me just make sure that I didn't miss any routes. Because the only way I see this being faster is you can take Desert Car here and then jump there. You can take Snow Car, go same way and jump there. I don't think going to the left is faster in any scenario for the alt cars, unfortunately. For this route, ooh, no, because this is just a start block. I was gonna say, because if you could finish there, then maybe you could turn and do. Well, there might be some shenanigans there. But anyway, I thought maybe going there and around. But coming here, turning around, and then coming through this final seems to be pretty fast for me. There's some really cool ice tricks over here that could potentially be good. I think if you can get yourself around here quickly, then that would be good, but the burnout just takes so long. I think the only other thing I haven't tried is this. So let me try that, and thank you, Open Planet. Let me try that once with the burnout strat. I forgot about the wood. And then I will move on. Okay, here we go. Icy wood sucks, though. Oh my goodness, what an abomination. I don't think that this is gonna be fast. I just got a hunch. Because my record is 18-6. And I'm on 15, 16, 17, 18. Nope. Okay. Huge thumbs up. Huge, 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 huge thumbs up on that one. Let's move on. Okay. Padge Champ has some more cool scenery that we've seen in other maps. Used on a lot of RPG maps. Okay, that is wood. I see the finish. I see a cactus. We really need to go to the left there. Okay, there's. I wonder if that's magnet down there that I missed. And then this would be an 18.1. Okay. A lot to gain here. Let's do this. And then this I don't have to worry too much because it's wood. I can just insta-grip and or I do have to worry because I take the checkpoint. So we're still in third gear. We want to keep a no slide if we can. Oh, Okay. That's an interesting line. I don't know yet what I want to do with that. Okay. Alright, let's just take this for now. Okay, we want to go left. Bonk. Okay, good. I was gonna get a little frustrated if I hit that. Alright. Let's see. Let me turn off my ghost. I don't need my ghost for this one because there's pretty much just one path. But I want to see what's possible over here. Because you can definitely go to the left, but then you skip the checkpoint. So I don't know if there's another checkpoint trigger that's either hidden or that I haven't seen yet. But I did see, like... Have to have enough. How did I get that just randomly? I guess, but then here is what I want to see. Like down here, there is something here. And the last time this block was used, it was magnet. So how do we get there? I don't see a world where that could happen. Unless you came down here, but then where's the checkpoint? The checkpoint's only here. Unless there's one hidden up here. I just want to explore all options. Let's take a look inside the terrain. I want to drive on this to see, because that was magnet in the other one, because if you get magnet, that's going to build up speed a lot faster than this jump, and then you're straight into here. Okay. Let's try it. Going for it. How did I get that? Like, I got it so easily when I just didn't even see it and I just jumped to the left. Okay. Remember, we're only trying this for science, not necessarily for a good time at the moment. Okay. Purely for science. If I come around here, is there a checkpoint trigger somewhere? Doesn't look like it. I just really wanted to see. So if that's the case, let's try. That's not magnet. Okay, so then it's not even worth it. Okay. All right. My science has been scienced. Let's try and get a better run. So I took a lot of penalty in my PB. There we go. Already an improvement. Yeah, I think this one's going to be a no slide in the beginning. And then you want to get... you don't want to lose a ton of speed going into this next turn here. And then maintain fourth. Kind of take a wide line maybe. Because you want to maintain the slide as much as possible. I'm just glad that you can face plant that finish and it still counts. Because I think that would have been a tad frustrating for me. I don't know about other players, but definitely for me. You get a whole good run and you just smack your face right there. Okay. Not much to this one. I like the scenery a lot. I think there's going to be some technical things that you can do. I don't see them yet. I was hoping... maybe I'm just... my brain's in puzzle mode. But I was hoping for that roof route. But who knows? Maybe I'll upload this and I'll watch some of the other videos and realize just how big of an idiot I am. And maybe there is a route up there that I'm just not seeing. But yeah. Like the scenery. Good use of wood. Even if people don't realize that there is wood. Okay, I'm 0.1 ahead. Ah, there we go. I will take that. Cool. Decent map. let's see what our lol map is. I did see wood in the thumbnail. Even olive again, another notorious mapper. I see water, and I see wood, and I see do in the leaderboard. Can we finally get some wet wood? Because I am a fiend. Note that fiend does not mean good. I love wet wood. I think this mechanic is one of the coolest in the game. That is my hot take of the century. I'm not a complete expert at it, but I will be able to give a little tips and tricks, and I already think I see one. It's going to require me to open up the dashboard here in a second, because I want to see something. So bear with the open planet here and my better track of the day. Fine, we'll update all of them so it stops. What I need is in settings and dashboard. Oh wow. Okay. I will skip that because I'm recording. What I need is the settings, and we need to go to dashboard. I can never remember. There it is. I saw it. And then we need wheels. What I want to show is show wheel surface. Is that it? Wheel surface. Where does that go to? Detailed, simple, unified. I need to see where... I can't remember where it is. Because I need to see general... Keyboard, gearbox, yep. Acceleration, speed, wheels. Yeah. Because there should be something for show the wheel surface. Ice surface. But I need to actually see the widgets. Aha, here we go. Widgets. This is what I want. I'm going to pop this in the top right here because I want to see how wet my tires are. So they get to 81. Now, what's cool about wet wood is the wetter your tires are, the more acceleration you can get out of them. So I want to see. So you get 81 if you just PF. Okay. But I want to see if I can get a lot more out of it if I just do a little bit more. Yeah, so it's consistently 81. I think the wetter your wheels are, the better. So I want to get a decent run here, and then I want to see if sitting in the water actually helps, because it does in a lot of cases. But the drawback is you lose time by releasing like this. So now I have 91, right? But in theory, I don't know, because I'm not a complete expert, I just really like wet wood. In theory, I should be going, yeah, I got 15 more speed. Now, I still crashed the end there, but... So I got even 84. Let's see this. You want to be around 45 degrees, turning all the time. Okay, let's just, my game is stuttering. I'm not sure if that's going to come through in the recording, but my game is stuttering like mad. Okay, so that was 2.21 seconds. So I really think, just a quick release there. Alright, can I play the game, please? Thanks. I got no other applications open besides OBS. I'm not sure what's going on. Okay. So 81 again. Okay. 94. there. Okay, that was much cleaner driving. Now, let's see if I can do that same run with 81% tires. And I'm obsessing over this because like, that's really where you're going to get the most gain. And I'm just going to, if it works, I'm letting you know now, because like a lot of people like struggle with wet wood and struggle with the 45-degree turning and keeping your car there. And like, you're really going to get the maximum out of it if you can keep that 45-degree angle. So if anywhere you can grab that free extra, you know, tenth, is where you're going to be looking. So with clean driving, can I even drive as fast? So I'm half a second ahead, but I'm 27 speed below. Okay, so it doesn't look like that would be necessarily worth it. I'm not sure if I'm a fair comparison, though. I still think there might be, like, even just the tiniest release. Yeah. Yeah, but these, they always puzzle me. I don't know if the track is long enough. So if the track was long enough, then it probably would make a difference, I would think. But I just don't think it's long enough to warrant the extra little release there. But, you know, because see, even I released there, and I was just slower. But I had 81%. Okay, here I'm ahead. Well, actually, there's point 2, and I had much wetter tires, so I mean, there is that. Let me try and go against it, because I think I had 87%. That's why I wanted to pull up the wheels there, and it took me a long time to do so. But I just want to see in comparison. Because you really shouldn't have to release anywhere in this map. You can, but you can full send. And I just want to full send and see. But I'm pretty confident that like there is a world where you can get even just like, if you can get even just a little bit more wet without without sacrificing time. Like maybe even, see, there's 84%, but I didn't have to release. I just took a wider line. Theoretically, as long as I don't lose... Yeah, see, I already lost 0.4, and that's not faster. So 84 again, but I did a huge release. See, that wasn't faster. Yeah, this one's just going to come down to other than that, like, it's just going to come down to clean lines of just, like, pure 45-degree angle, point your car, get really tight into the turns like that, and then just full send. So, like I said, I'm not, like, a master wetwood driver, but I do enjoy it a lot. See if we can just maybe improve. I really want to test it out though, because like there's gotta be a world where you can get like just a ton of wet wheels. See, there's 87. Maybe there's a trick like that where, because like this isn't gonna lose you a tenth like releasing is. So that's 91%. Hold on, let me try this. So that's 87, but we know we can get up to 91. Because if we can do that without losing a ton of speed, or sorry, a ton of time, that should snowball a lot into the final, and I think that's what, yeah. See, yeah, there you go. That's it. So it's not necessarily a release, but it looks like you can get 87% just by taking this line. And then I did get 91% once, but that's going to be a lot faster than just a flat-out release. So if you take that like little diagonal line to get just a tad more, Because, see, I'm at 87% there. If I just go straight PF even going through here, I have 84. So if I can spend even a little bit more time to get that 87%, and it's not going to lose me a full 10th that releasing will, you're going to keep the same speed, and then you just need to do tight turns, and you should be good. So I think that's the play here. See, there's 91. Now I want to take a really inside. Oh, I messed that one up. Because there's 91. Okay. I just need to turn left fully immediately. Yeah, because the wetter your tires, the better. That's 87 again. I want 91. Spend as much time in this water as possible. See, I had to release there because my reaction time is not so good for that turn. I'm too focused on getting my tires as wet as possible. But yeah. See, there's 91. Let's just get I just want to get a good run to show off, like, the potential, if there even is potential. See, there's 4 extra speed there. And I end with 3 extra speed. So, like, I don't think the map is long enough for it to snowball to an insane amount, but I think if you're really grinding for the top record and you feel like you're capped, I think spend a little bit more time in the water, get a little bit wetter tires. If you have Open Planet, use the dashboard plugin, go to the wheel settings, and then turn on the widget for wheels to show the wheel surfaces, because then you can see how your wheels are. See, now if I get a good inside line here like this, that might be, nope, I botched that. Then I think you're going to be, that's where you're going to find, like, not tenths, but like maybe hundredths, so when you feel maxed. But yeah, turn that on, check it out, because I really do think, you know, and if you're a wood enjoyer that's much better than me and I'm just completely wrong, please correct me in the comments. I invite that. I'm always looking to learn, but I just know this is a little trick, so if I can help anyone, I would love to. So, anyway, I'll call it there. Great maps again this week. Thumbs up for Wetwood. Yeah, 98 is my all-time favorite, I'm thinking, by far. But I think these are absolutely solid maps. There's going to be a lot of hunting going on for all of these. 97 and 99 are probably going to be pretty close to the records. 100, I expect there to be like 4 people. Elcon will probably be up there. Will also be up there. And then there's going to be like a 2 to 3 second gap between them and the rest of the field. And then I'm really curious to see what kind of routes people come up for 98 and then what people can optimize for 96. But anyway, that's about it for this week, week 20. Great maps. Keep it up, Nadeo, and I'll catch you guys next week.